Hello, ENV101. All right. So, back at the same park. I like this one. It's fun. So, you are coming up to the end of the course. Deep breaths. This has been a wild ride. It really has. It's been a lot of fun. At least for me, it's been a lot of fun. I hope that you have enjoyed as well as learned a few new skills and some good concepts. Remember to share what you've learned here. All right. This is just the beginning. It's a 100 level class. There is much more to explore. Now, this is going to be a very quick video. You've got your basic discussions. Those are still due. You've got a community outreach. You've got, in the coming weeks, your memo as well. Now, you also have the final cumulative project. The idea behind this is you've been writing all these memos. Put them together. Look at the things that you focused upon. Introduction, data, methodology, discussion. All right? Those are all aspects of a broader piece, which is a research article, a research paper. Okay? All of those are components of it. So you've been writing a big research project throughout the course already. Congratulations! Plus you have your annotated bibliographies, which is another part of it. So you have all the information that you need at this point in time. So you should have at least 50 to 60 data points. Some of you have more. That's sort of your bare minimum there. Make sure that you've compiled it in your Excel sheet and start to look at what the data means. You don't have to go out and collect anymore. Start putting it together. Now, if you're having fun watching the clouds, go for it. Continue that. That's one of the hopefully useful aspects that you've learned from this class. Watching clouds, learning about birds. Hopefully that fun experience, A, you can share it, and B, you can continue it, okay? Now, with that, let's think about that paper. You have all these memos. Your paper is going to be much shorter than all the memos that you've put together so far, all right? Start putting together from the very beginning till now all your memos and start editing it out, all right? So think about your introduction section. Think about your methodology section. Put those together and start to massage it so it starts to flow like a single document. All right? Once you get to your data, look at your Excel sheet. What do the number of clouds that you're seeing tell you? Look at that data. Give some averages down there. There's a little average button. There's a little summation button as well. All of those is very easy. And again, I'm not expecting high-level stuff here. Just basic averages, total counts. And start making some comparisons in your mind and on paper. So I saw a cumulus cloud. When I saw cumulus clouds, it was always super hot the next day. Can you make that connection? Well, maybe. Take a look at your bibliography, at your introduction. Is there any sort of context? What does the research tell you about cumulus clouds and associated weather patterns? All right. That's the kind of connection that you're supposed to be making with your data. And that's why you've been collecting all these citations and collecting and writing up these introductions. So look at your data through the lens of all of the research that you've done so far. Okay? Now, start putting it together. You've got still a couple weeks left. Let me know if you have any questions. If you owe me something, A, contact me. B, start getting it in. I will not be accepting late stuff for much longer because there can be a tidal wave that sort of, or an avalanche, I should say, around here, that comes with everybody starts turning it in. It starts to be unfair to your classmates who were managing to get things done on time, as well as to me. I've got to have time to grade. I've got to have time to review these things properly. Okay, so do not leave it to the last minute, because I'll make another video as to when the final count is. All right, but you've got at least another week. All right, keep at it. Thanks for being here, everybody. Cheers.